Happy Friday, everybody. This will probably be my last video for the week. I'm not sure quite what to talk about today. I've been kind of under the weather with health issues, so I haven't been really felt like making any videos, and I have to come up with some things. One of them is the borderline personality disorder. I have that, and I'm not real familiar with it, and the simple reason being is there's no medication that can help it be better. All you can do is therapy, and I've been in therapy for 36 years, and to cope with it is like trying to cope with everything else, I suppose. So I'm not quite sure how to express my feelings about that. I guess just one day at a time. But I've just been dealing with a lot of personal health issues, and there's a cat behind my couch who's gonna die. No, just kidding. She's scratching at it, and that's why. I have not been letting them up here or in here because they're naughty, because they're cats. The dogs can come in, but usually not the cats. But I've let them in just to see how how they behave, because I enjoy my pets and I wanted them in here with me. I'd like to know what people think in the comments and questions that you have that I might be able to help with. Help with coping skills, and how I do that. I used to sleep it off, and that's just the easy way. It's easier than having to deal with it and face it, your issues and your moods. But being winter, I have my bipolar, I have the mania, and I have the depression, and I have the depression on top of the depression. So my doctor won't change my medication until spring, and it's like, and that's Fuzz. Hi, Fuzz. She's the baby. She was born here, so they've been enjoying being down here because, of course, if they're not allowed down here, that's where they want to be. So anyway, doctors still been trying new medications on me, mood stabilizers. I guess if you are bipolar, and what happened with me was I would hear of a new medication and I would try it, and there'd be side effects. So we'd go off of it. I'd go off of it, and I'd find a new one, and my doctor and I would find a new one, try it, it wouldn't work, go off of it. And one of the tried, true, and tested oldest medication on the market is lithium. So if you haven't tried lithium or thought about it, and you're bipolar, I would give it some serious thought, because I finally gave in to the thought of it and went on it, and I've been on it for years now, probably 6, 7, maybe 8 years, I don't know how long exactly. I have really bad memory. But yeah, I totally would encourage you to, the other thing is a lot of people are afraid to express to their doctors how medication is working, how they're feeling. They're afraid the doctor's going to take it personally and not doing their job. I call my doctor with everything, but I've been with her for over 11 years. Her and I have an excellent relationship. And, my suggestion is to find that doctor that you can have that relationship with, because simple fact, it's trust. You have to be able to trust them. They have to be able to help you. What is Fuzz gonna attack? She's making me nervous up there. What is she doing? I don't know. My ADD is acting up again. So, yeah, I mean, don't give up on the first, after the first doctor. Don't give up after the second doctor. Find people in your area that can suggest a good doctor. Unfortunately, try new doctors, but don't just try after one time and say, "Oh, I don't like them," but that can happen. Try different therapists. Ask around. Don't ask around like where a good place for to eat dinner is. You gotta find other people who are a good reference, and people who see those types and have those types of issues. It's not like asking for a good place to have Friday fish fry. So I guess I'm just waiting for people to subscribe and start asking questions so I can try to start asking. I told you I'm not with it, not myself lately, having a lot of medical issues and having a hard time. So I'm sorry if these videos just aren't up to snuff. The one thing I did want to say though is that yeah, my hair's a mess. I don't wear makeup ever. I live most of my life in my pajamas, so to speak, or joggers, because I had a knee replacement 2.5 years ago, and it's not my friend. I hate it. It hurts a lot. My back hurts a lot. I'm not here to piss and moan, but I'm here to explain. What I'm here to explain is this. I'm just a regular person. I'm not a professional. I'm not a therapist. I'm just somebody who's gone through some really rough things, and I'm just here for other people, for support. I'm just, your regular, can't say a regular plain Jane, because that's far from me. I'm pretty cocky, pretty sassy. I try not to show that on here because that's not what this is all about. But I have a really good sense of humor. I take most things in stride. If I don't know something, I look it up until I do find out. It's very rare that I give up. I'm pretty persistent on things, on like everything. I don't know what else people what you want to know, either about me or about the topics I'm talking about. I'm not going to talk about schizophrenia because I'm not familiar with that. I'm familiar with bipolar. I'm depression, which is part of bipolar. Borderline personality, PTSD, ADD, ADHD, IBS, which sounds like you're probably going, IBS? What does that have to do with anything? Because there's IBS that is related to anxiety. You have IBS from anxiety. So I'm familiar with that. Otherwise, I'm just familiar with not bits and pieces, but a lot of different things. So I am hoping others will subscribe so I can share my knowledge. I can help people who are maybe new. That sounds crazy, but who maybe have questions about what I go through, and I can only speak for myself. I think I explained that. But I enjoy talking to people. I don't enjoy going out of the house. I hate going out. Went to the doctor today and hated every second of it. I wear a stupid mask that makes my anxiety go up even higher. I told you, I'm tired again. My fiance told me I was falling asleep in the last video, which I was. I haven't been sleeping much. I've been busy worrying. My worry level is through the roof. So anyway, I see that we're at just over 10 minutes, and I want to keep these short so you don't get bored and I run out of things to say. So I'm hoping that somebody will watch this, and I hope you'll share this, subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff you do on YouTube. I'm new to this. I'm not new to YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2008. And I enjoyed other people's videos a lot. So that's kind of what encouraged me to try to start my own channel with knowledge of things I know, and in hopes of helping others. And there's help out there. Maybe I can help you go in the right direction. I'm gonna kill that cat. And Jesus, point you in the right direction on where to go. Like I said, the crisis text, I'm not sure if it's countrywide or if it's just in I'm in Wisconsin, so I'm not sure, but it's 741-741 is the text for the crisis line. There's suicide prevention lines and a lot of help for a lot of different things. I would imagine you just Google it and you'd find it. So I don't know them all. I said I would find out and put them in the comment section, but I have not had time to do that. Like I said, I've been under the weather. So I hope you have a good weekend. If I feel up to or think of anything else to make a video about, I will certainly do that. Maybe I'll do some research. And one thing I can add is I live with my fiance who's also bipolar, and that's hard. We ask our doctor over and over. We have the same doctor, not the same therapist, but the same doctor. We ask her over and over, how do you cope when you're both bipolar? Funny thing is she's extremely educated, and nobody knows. You just take it one day at a time, and you don't have any sharp objects. So, like I said, I hope you have a great weekend. If you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, I believe my email should be on my channel. Otherwise, you can always leave a comment. And y'all take care, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.